we would say thousands of students. What it is that students who were considering going to the UK previously, and we've done this research over 25,000 students across our online and offline network who were considering going to the UK are no longer considering going to the UK, so about over 5,000 students.
African students have been targeted as opposed to, say, US students. Why is it harder for them to study in the UK?
Yes, well, I think these changes really throw a blanket over kind of all international students from emerging economies, whether that be Africa in particularly or somewhere like India and Asia. And I think it's no secret that the UK has serious immigration issues. And I think it's easy to point the finger at international students from places like Africa and countries like Nigeria. The idea that a large proportion of international students are kind of abusing the UK immigration system is absurd, and there's no data to back it up, but it's an easy target to shoot at African students, I think.
So what changes would you like to see implemented? And is it too late for a lot of students who maybe would have applied next year?
Yes, I think first of all, in terms of what changes we would like to see made, I think the change where you have to, the new rules, they say students have to leave the UK before applying for a Tier 2 or a Tier 5 work visa. So if you're a student currently studying in the UK on a Tier 4 visa, you have to leave and go back to your country before applying for a Tier 2 or Tier 5 work visa. And I think that change, there needs to be a change there, because obviously students have finished studying, they're open to opportunities once they finish studying, and I think they should be given some time to really explore those opportunities rather than having to return back to their countries. And secondly, I think, the rule that students cannot work, international students cannot work while they study. They used to be allowed to work a minimum of 10 hours a week, and now they can't work at all. I think in this day and age, that's totally ridiculous when experience is such a large part of the student experience and the work experience. And I think it goes hand in hand with the education. So those two changes really need to be looked at. And I think students should be given at least a minimum working time, like in other countries like Canada, you see 14 hours of part-time work that international students are entitled to. And so I think those changes really need to be made.